Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video from the E-Innovators. Today we are going to discuss about two really important things. First, introduction of ICs. Secondly, 555 timer IC. Now if you want to be punctual on our channel, please hit the subscribe button and motivate the content creator to make more relatable content for you. Basically this video is another accomplishment on the series of basic electronics. So let's start. IC, integrated circuit, and also known as a monolithic integrated circuit or a microchip. It is a set of electronic circuit on one small flat piece of semiconductor material that is normally silicon. Creation of ICs is a great achievement in the field of electronics through which we can get many advantages, which includes high switching speed, low power consumption, and low price, etc. Higher switching speed and low power consumption is because they are small size and proximity. Low price is because of the chips with all their components on it. But there are some disadvantages, like it handles only limited amount of power. Some components cannot be fabricated. Low noise and high voltage operations are not easily obtained, etc. Types of ICs on the basis of integration are SSI, small scale integration, which includes 3 to 30 gates per chip. MSI, medium scale integration, which includes 30 to 300 gates per chip. LSI, large scale integration, which includes 300 to 3000 gates per chip. VLSI, very large scale integration, which includes more than 3000 gates per chip. IC 555 timer, also known as SE or NE 555 timer. Generally, it is a monolithic timing circuit that gives precise and high stable delays of time or oscillation. These types of ICs are very cheap and reliable in cost. The 555 can be used to provide time delays as an oscillator and as a flip-flop element. Standard 555 package includes 25 transistor, 2 diodes, 1 flip-flop IC, 15 resistors on a silicon chip installed in an 8-pin mini dual inline package DIP8. Let us look at the pin diagram to have an idea about the 555 timer IC. Ground pin, ground reference to low level, which is 0 volts. VCC pin, positive supply voltage, which is usually between 3 to 15 volts depending on the variation. Output pin, this output is driven to approximately 1.7 volts below plus positive VCC or to the ground. Control voltage, provides control access to the internal voltage divider, which is by default 2/3 VCC. Reset pin, a time interval may be reset by driving this input to ground, but the timing does not begin again until reset rises above approximately 0.7 volts. Overrides trigger, which overrides threshold. Threshold, the timing output high interval ends when the voltage at the threshold is greater than that at control voltage 2/3 VCC if control voltage is open. Discharge pin, open collector output which may discharge a capacitor between interval in phase with the output. Trigger pin, the output pin goes high and the time interval starts when this input falls below half of the control voltage, which is typically 1/3 of the VCC. Control voltage being 2/3 of the VCC by default if control is left open. In other words, output is high as long as the trigger is low. Output of the timer totally depends upon the amplitude of the external trigger voltage applied to this pin. The 555 has 3 main operating modules: monostable, astable, and bistable. Each mode represents a different type of circuit that has a particular output. Astable circuit has no stable state, hence the name is astable. The output continuously switches state between high and low without any intervention from the user, called a square wave. It can be used to flash lamps and LEDs and is useful to have a clock pulse. A monostable circuit produces one pulse of a set length in response to a trigger input such as a push button. The output of the circuit stays in low state until there is a trigger input, hence the name monostable means one stable state. A bistable mode is also called a Schmitt Trigger, has 2 stable states, high and low. Taking the trigger input low makes the output of the circuit go into the high state. Taking the reset input low makes the output of the circuit go into the low state. This type of circuit is an ideal. It is also used in automated modern railway system. That's it for today guys. Hope that the video was beneficial for you all. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up and also subscribe the channel if you haven't done yet to be a part of the technical family. Also join us on Facebook, link is available in the description below. Before signing out, I would like to thank our viewers to get us to the 100 subscriber mark. Thank you all. Now our next aim is to get to the 1000 subscriber mark and we cannot pass that achievement without you all, so stick with us. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye, peace out.